Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, amazing one joining me from across the globe. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing amazing. I'm just sending you a call out there to all the incredible, powerful trailblazers out there, pioneers, visionary women, leaders, executives, entrepreneurs, business owners, and every female out there from all walks of life and nations to join us on the 11th and 12th of October 2023 at the state-of-the-art Liverpool University in Liverpool, where we'll be having our 6th Global Women Leadership Summit, and it will be a powerful, life transformational event, a revolutionary event as always. The theme for this year is Women in Leadership, Leading and Thriving in Challenging Times. We're living in challenging times. Times are only going to get tougher and harder, but we need to be prepared so we can soar in these times without being affected, without being broken, but be more resilient. It's paramount as more and more women are called up to step out into position of leadership. We know how powerful women are. We want to call every woman, every leader, aspiring female leader from across the globe, from all walks of life. It doesn't matter your field of expertise or leadership. This summit is for you to come together, share your expertise with other women, best practices, strategies, resources, how you thrive in optimal mental health and well-being and stay resilient in these challenging times. We don't just want to go by as female leaders. We don't just want to go by as women leaders. We want to be outstanding. We want to effectively lead, because as women, we often have several areas of leadership, several domains that we are leading at the home, in the offices, in our workplaces. Some of us, extended families. We need to be super resilient. We need to be mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually sound and grounded so we don't break down. Gone are those times when we think like breaking down is the norm. We want to actually share that message, powerful message, tools, resources with other women and aspiring female leaders who are coming up, not to follow in the footsteps of the women who went ahead, in the corporate world, and they had breakdown, mental health breakdown, serious challenges, or they had to lose their family while pursuing their career. We want to let our young leaders know that you can be everything. Yes, why not at the same time, but you can aspire and obviously achieve success in your family, in your career, in the area of leadership, at your work, in area of your health and well-being. This is why this summit is all about thriving and leading in challenging times. When you want effective leaders, it's about effectiveness. It's not about survival. It's not about managing. It's not about barely going by. It's about thriving. We are called to be excellent. We are excellent. We are outstanding as women. We shouldn't buy onto the narrative that we have these hormones or hormonal changes, so emotional. You know what? We can utilize that as a superpower, because that means that we can predict things before they happen. We have some sort of a sixth sense. You want to leverage your emotions, which is why one of the key topics at this Leadership Summit 2024 would be on emotional intelligence. It should be a norm. You need to have the strategies, Gone are the times when women sit on the table, when they are leading, people talk about them like emotional. You want to be passionate, you want to be compassionate, but you want to be highly emotionally resilient. You want to use and harness your emotions. You want to use all the ups and downs. Yes, hormonal changes, imbalances, whether you're on your period, you want to effectively utilize them to lead effectively, to be able to empathize with those you're working with, your team, your staff, your children, so you can effectively lead. You want to be able to comprehend them even when they don't speak, because you have the power to be able to understand body language. So women, have you registered for the Global Women Leadership Summit 2024? If you haven't, this is your time, this is your opportunity. I encourage you to step out there. I will put the link out there and register. We cannot just stay, there is this thing that we talk about now. Women are like, self-care means going out there, doing your nails. Absolutely. Absolutely. Those are the superficial things of self-care. They are the basic. The fundamental of self-care is the foundational pillar that you build. It's from the mind. It stems from the spirit. If you are resilient, you are grounded, because we are spiritual beings having a natural experience on this planet. When you understand that as a female, as a leader, you are a more powerful spiritual being, that nothing can shake you spiritually. You are grounded, and your mindset is transformed and renewed by your spiritual strength and power and authority. And you have a grounded, sound mind that nothing can affect your physical state of being. You don't have all the mood swings. You don't have to get into depression. You don't have to get into burnout, because you understand your body. You understand that you are valuable. You are the leader. As much as you the visionary, you need to pave out that vision, paint it clearly, so those who see it will be able to run with it. They may understand and see the end from the beginning, like you have done it so well, because you have effectively communicated that vision. Which is why, again, one of the key things in this summit is effective communication. How can we effectively communicate as leaders, not assume? Assumption is the greatest killer of communication, and we want to learn these strategies and tools so we can effectively communicate, effectively share our vision, so those who work with us, our team, our staff, come in passionately, because they buy into the vision. They see the benefits that the vision will produce, not only to the leader or to the visionary, but to the entire team, and they actually form a part into accomplishing that vision. So they are excited, they are passionate, and you have happy, employees, happy team, happy staff working with you, because it's a shared vision. Woman, you want to join us. You want to join us for the Global Women Leadership Summit 2024. Join us and take your leadership to the next level of impact and influence, to be able to impact more lives, your children, so you may be grounded, above all, so you may thrive professionally, economically, financially, personally, in your personal life, in your family life. Gone are the times when we have to choose. You have to say, I need to make some extra sacrifices. I'm either a leader out there or I'm a mother. No, it's understanding your values, principles, priorities, and you work accordingly, and every other thing will fall into place. I'm an incredible mom, an incredible wife, an incredible leader, and that's the thing. All our speakers, all our leaders, all those who are running workshops or summits and masterclasses are leading by examples. As visionary leaders who are thriving in challenging times, we believe in leading by examples. We don't speak just for speaking's sake. We walk the talk. We are walking the path. We are sharing with you. And because we've gone through that path, falling several times when it was rocky, we know that path well. We want to hold your hands and walk with you, so we may be able to show you where there are loopholes, where there are rocks and mountains, so you don't go through the same journey. Your journey is shorter because we've gone ahead of you and prepared the way for you. And that's why we have a series for young people. We want to mentor our youths. How can we pass on the baton? Passing on the baton, thriving, for young leaders to effectively lead. And we have a resilient community of young leaders who don't just break down, who don't just become so emotional, having all sorts of mental, emotionally imbalances. We, as the leaders, the current leaders, have to pass on this baton, have to mentor them, lead them and guide them to become effective leaders. So if you are a young student, a youth, we have some funded places for you, sponsorship, bursaries, so get on board or contact us so that you may take advantage of this. And again, we have an incredible leader. We lead by example. One of the young entrepreneurs who is my daughter, because of course I lead by example. Bring a child up in the way they should grow, and they will grow and not depart from it. I've brought her up in the way she should grow. She's a great leader and influence to her peers, and she actually leads the way. So she's chairing a session for young people, and we'll be getting on board some youths, some young people to be involved in that session, because there is no one best to lead than the young people, if they have to inspire the young people who resonate with them, so that they can also know that their peers are paving the way, and their peers can actually succeed in a world of chaos, where they are not only looking at selfies, they are not only looking at trends, but what really matters to them. If they can set the foundation while they are still young, they become unshakable, they become grounded, and we don't have to worry about the world leading them astray. My children, their foundation is solid. A home is determined by the foundation upon which the home is built, never by the structure of the building. The foundation will determine that structure, how many stories it can carry, how it can last when there are storms, and we want to build that in our youth. And I call on every single female leader out there. It's our duty, our responsibility and obligation to step out and be the light to our world and be the role model to our children. We cannot just do lip service. We must walk the talk and hold their hands as we walk with them. We cannot climb that ladder and be isolated or be there only by ourselves. We want to bring so many up there so they can understand and bring many more. We create a table where their voices can be heard, their impact can be felt, their values can be added to impact and transform our world. So I invite you, incredible business owners, it's an opportunity for you to showcase your business. There will be decision makers there, buyers. You want to put your business at the forefront of such decision leaders. You're not going through secretaries and all of that. Most of the people attending will be chief executive, founders, leaders, so they're making the decisions. You want to take your business to a global scale. It's a global summit. We have people coming from all over the world, Ghana, Cameroon, France, Kenya. You want to come and exhibit. Our early bird comes to the end at the end of June. If you also want to deliver a workshop, you're an expert and authority in your field, reach out to us, because we want authorities, leading authorities in their field, to share their strategies, their best practices, mastermind, mindset for other aspiring female leaders to actually learn and follow in their footpath. What are you waiting? If you've not yet booked your exhibition place, what are you waiting? Take advantage. Very cost effective. 2 days. On the first day, we're going to have some welcome drinks reception for our speakers, international guests, and our exhibitors. And of course, the final day, we're going to have an awards dinner just to recognize, celebrate, and acknowledge the incredible female leaders and pioneers who are doing an incredible job in their various spheres of influence. It's just a moment to relax after a successful, powerful, transformational 2 days of the event. On the third day or the second day, we're going to just relax, chill, enjoy some music, good food, celebrate success, and also honor these incredible women and learn from them. We're going to have some music, live music, food, drinks, and some dance. You don't want to miss the Global Women Leadership Summit, the most diverse and largest in the Northwest or England even. Super diverse, because we believe in the uniqueness of every single woman. We don't just work with a particular race. Absolutely no. We also work with male leaders. We believe in bringing our diverse gifts, strengths onto the table if we really need to thrive and impact our world. If we really need to thrive as leaders, female leaders in these challenging times, we need to collaborate with the male leaders out there. It's not about being biased or secluding ourselves. Absolutely. Everyone has a role, a place to play in that grand scheme of life, of leadership in our world. So we'll be having some incredible male speakers. Sponsors, this is an opportunity for you to showcase your social corporate responsibility, to actually invest in female leadership, empowerment, gender equality, so that you may actually be at the forefront of shaping women leadership and empowerment, so we may create more diversity and equity in our various workplaces. Join us. Come on board if you want to sponsor. We love you. Join us at the Global Women Leadership Summit, an event like none other, the most diverse, largest and most diverse women leadership summit for 2024. Diversity is our thing. We believe in diversity because we believe in the strength and uniqueness of every woman, and we want to harness, leverage, and benefit from that strength to share with our audience, with our delegates, so you live, transform, empowered, inspired to follow your own dreams and to be outstanding in a domain where you are called to lead. I guarantee you, you cannot come to the Global Women Women Leadership Summit and live the same way. Absolutely. You live 100-fold better than you were. Even if you are at the top level of your position now, the truth is, it's an all-round, it's a holistic summit. You will come out the top in terms of your health and well-being. You will come out the top or the best in the area of your relationship with your children, with your spouse, because sometimes as women leaders, we ignore our homes, we ignore our children. We set those goals only for our work goals, but we never set the goals in our family life, in our personal lives. So I guarantee you, as a founder and global chair of the Global Visionary Women Network, which is actually bringing together visionary women from all walks of life and nations to empower and transform the ordinary girl, child, and woman into becoming extraordinary citizens and leaders of purpose. Let's step out there and heal our world. The world is waiting for us, and transform it. Now, click on that link, go register, get in touch. International delegates, get your registration done so we can help you, support you with your visa application before it's too late. You don't want to get everything and miss it because you actually delayed your visa process. We don't have much time. You can think we have much time. The visa process takes some time, especially based on your country of origin. We are here to help you facilitate that process by writing you your visa letter, getting your accommodation sorted, guaranteeing everything to do to make that process so easy so you can get your visa and join us and share on this global platform. God bless you, and you've been listening to the wonderful Dr. Sylvia Fletcher-Blikambi, the chair and founder of the Global Visionary Women Network, on behalf of my incredible team and the host for the Global Women Leadership Summit 2024. Join us now, click on that link, register. You don't want to miss it. Take advantage of the early bird. Have a wonderful evening.